Maybe this story isn't as weird as I think it is, but give it a look, because here's what you're about to see. You're about to see a guy who, fair enough, made a movie about a big German rally, a Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden in 1939. But then he brings it up to the present, and he says, hey, this reminds me of what's happening today. And then the reporters start flashing on all these attacks against Jewish people in the Bronx. All the attacks they focus on are black on Jewish violence, an epidemic of which we're in the middle of right now. There are no white supremacists roaming the Jewish neighborhoods of America, terrorizing Jewish people. No, that's a black thing.
It was February 1939, and a pro-American rally was taking place at Madison Square Garden. But the scene that plays out inside feels like it should have been worlds away.
I was shocked. When I first saw it, I thought it seemed like a rally in Nuremberg or somewhere.
Marshall Curry is director of the Oscar-nominated short film A Night at the Garden and says the pro-Nazi rally happened just months before the Nazi army invaded Poland. Even though this was decades ago, sadly, it resonates today.
It seems like we're having an uptick in anti-Semitic attacks and hate crimes in general, and it was important to remind people that this was a part of our history.
In New York, hate crimes have doubled over last year. Of those, 8 anti-Semitic hate crimes took place in the first 3 weeks of 2018 compared to 15 this year, several in Crown Heights. This unprovoked attack took place January 16th on Kingston Avenue. 22-year-old Mendel Super was also attacked in that same area Wednesday morning.
I just felt so helpless, lying on the ground there with nothing that I could do. It was the scariest experience of my life.
He was on the phone with his dad just after midnight when he was blindsided.
I just got punched, and really what I can remember is I'm just laying on the ground, my glasses are mangled, my yarmulke's in the gutter.
Just 15 minutes after that incident, police say another Jewish man was attacked here less than a block away, but this time it was caught by surveillance cameras. In the video, the 51-year-old victim is shoved to the ground, kicked and punched by 3 suspects. This incident said to be connected to the first, and police have charged 2 of the arrested suspects with hate crimes. Intolerance like this never far from our past or present.
And I feel like as a country we need to say that's not okay, and understanding our history is an important part of doing that.
So journalism, they say, is the first draft of history. Well, this guy didn't get his first draft right.
Please, sir, I want some more.
I mean, I just can't imagine somebody doing a story about violence against Jewish people. Say we did a story about violence against Jewish people in Germany and the run up to the war, during the war, World War II, and say we neglected to mention it was Nazis. Say we neglected to mention it was German people. Say we just said, yeah, lots of Jewish people were rounded up for no reason whatsoever, and we never really figured out what happened to them. That's what this guy's doing here. Man, it turns out that even for historians, even for filmmakers recovering old ground that everybody already knows about, even they're constrained by the one rule for all filmmakers all the time, everywhere, which is do not make the black kids angry.